All right, good morning. Today, the sophomores will be having a final on Fahrenheit 451, the short novel that we have been reading for the last week or so. Almost last 2 weeks, I should say, excuse me. The first part, all 10 questions are required. It's 10 points total. It's just true or false. So I ask that you create a Google Doc, and for the first section, you would just write one, or you write number one, and then your answer, true or false. So you would do that for the 3 questions here, or excuse me, the 10 questions. The next part here is character analysis. Each one of them is worth 5 points, 10 points total. The reason it's only 10 points is because you only have to choose 2 of the characters listed there. But as it states here, Ray Bradbury, the author, he created characters that are complex and lead to opportunities for in-depth analysis. What this means is that on the surface, each character originally has a clearly defined role, such as Montauk as a fireman, Captain Beatty is his boss, Mildred is obviously Montauk's wife, and then there's Faber, who kind of is the enlightenment, with Clarice as well, I should say, for Montauk. However, there's more depth to each character. The example I have here is that Captain Beatty is the lead fireman. He should be against books and such. However, he is clearly well read. He knows a lot from books, so he's kind of a complex character like that. So the objective here is to choose 2 of those and just talk about how those characters are deeper than just their original purpose. So again, you choose 2 of those and then write, as it says here on the bottom, write a few sentences. So let's aim for about 3, okay? All right, the next one, you need to choose 3 of these 8 questions. Each one of them is worth 5 points, so you'll have a 15-point total on them. But I ask that you write no less than 5 sentences. So as you can see here, we have 8 questions. What I'd like you to do is go through and read all 8 questions and then choose 3 of them to write a response to. So as you can see, the first and second one are kind of tied together because they talk about themes about in the novel and then how it might apply to you today. So if you chose one of those, it might behoove you or benefit you to do both of them. So you just need to choose one more from there. The next and last piece here is that there is an essay portion. This is worth 15 points as well. So the total value for the final, is 50 points. And as it states here, a reader's response or reaction to a text is one of the most telling aspects of a novel. It is likely that you or your peers will have varied interpretations to the novel. Many feel that Fahrenheit 451 is Bradbury's commentary on communism, censorship, and/or how technology will be the ruin of civilization, or how it has ruined civilization. There are many different schools of thought. However, the novel is now 68 years old, and there are comments that fit into criticisms of today. So I ask that you write 3 to 4 paragraphs on how you perceived Fahrenheit 451. Do you see it as a commentary on anything historically, currently? What theme do you see most or have the biggest reaction to? That kind of ties to those first 2 questions in the last section. If you did those, this might be an easy portion for you to do. So maybe you should consider doing the essay first before those other, or something along those lines. Again, last piece here is there are no wrong answers, but do include textual evidence. So this is open book, so you can page through and choose quotes or lines that you think stand out and help you. The last piece here is write your essay on its own page, and then be sure to use an MLA header. So the MLA header is your name, my name, the class would be English 10, and then the date, either today's date or the day you turn it in. And remember, the entire essay is double-spaced. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. You definitely can have a little more time on this if you need. But if you need any questions on the comprehension or anything, please do let me know, okay?